Hello, beautiful people. If we haven't met, I'm Linda. I'm the founder of Linda Page and this group where beautiful women like you are congregating on a like-minded journey to get up, dress up, and be a bold light on a hill. Why? Because we are called to be bold and beautiful. The righteous are as bold as a lion. We are called to freedom. If you're not experiencing freedom through fashion, if you're not experiencing freedom in your beauty, then there is nothing else between freedom and there's no middle ground, right? There's just bondage or slavery or fear. You're either free or you're not. There's no gray in that area. And so I encourage you to tag me in any questions if you have here. I spend at least 20 to 30 minutes a day in this group doing my best to answer questions and bring inspiration and practical tips, because you're in the fashion business, friend, whether you like it or not. But here's the good news. Style is just a skill. I was not born in a pair of Louis Vuittons and my favorite faux fur jacket, as crazy or scary as that picture may seem. I was not born a fashionista. Nobody is born an athlete, a fashionista, or anything. I do not believe that we are born basketball players or born hockey players or born artists. I don't believe that. I believe that our nurture has got a far more powerful impact than our nature. And when the two combine, it's obviously a very powerful thing. And people think it's talent. It's not. Anyway, back to the point. This May, we had a fantastic 28-day challenge in February where we were our own Valentine, and for 28 days a whole group of you were doing I Love My Body every single day. Every day you were doing the minimum of the things that we said in terms of getting up, dressing up, adding a dash of bold, speaking life over your body, wearing the t-shirt. So now, before we enter May, it's going to be, may the force be with you. There is a force that is within you that you may not know about or you may not be tapping into, okay? And I want to help you to tap into that, because whether you do this challenge just for fun or whether you do it to expand your influence and your business or even sometimes your income, is what happens when women start dressing up and taking things a bit seriously and stepping out there and increasing their self-confidence and their self-esteem. That's what happens. Everything else expands at the same time. Or if you want to do it for any other reasons, there is a force within you that is given to you for a reason. It's not to sit dormant. So we're going to be doing a couple of things, okay? This May, you're going to be doing 3 simple things, and I am going to be giving you the instructions now. So you want to go and grab a pen and paper, just hit pause right here if that's you. If you want to join us, if you were part of the February call to action, and it really is more of a call to action than a challenge, but because it's only action that stands between where you are now and where you want to be. There's nothing else but action that stands between you, where you are right now, and the woman and the place that you want to be going forward. It's just that simple. And do not be one of those women who are sitting back during the COVID season, because let me show you how many people are doing this. Let me show you how many people are sitting back, doing their own thing, commentating, blaming, complaining. This is the posture. This is the posture that they take. They sit back. They're not ready for the game. They're over here, usually in their PJs, working from home in their PJs. I'm not even going to go there. I want to pop a vein when I think about that there are still women doing that. It's not okay. It's not okay. Okay, so another conversation, another time. But these are the women who are cruising, who are blaming and complaining, gossiping, slandering, getting distracted by economics, politics, and the pandemics. And they're like this, and they're cruising, and they're going to be caught with their pants down. Because that's not you. They're not using the force within them, the God-given force that you have, that is a spirit of power and love and sound mind. So here's what we're going to be doing, okay? This May, you're going to be doing 3 things. The force that is within you is to build life. That is the purpose of the force that God put into your being, into your person, into your soul, your mind, your heart, your everything. So you are going to be unleashing that force, and you are going to be sowing powerful seed, and you're going to be bringing women together. Women, you know why women are hard on each other? Because you're hard on yourself. Think about that for a minute. You may want to pause and write that down. You are hard on other women because you are hard on yourself. It doesn't matter which one came first. You can have a very intellectual conversation about, well, was I hard first or am I this way? Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We are solution focused here at Linda Page. There are very simple guidelines in this group, and that is for you to be a life speaker, a life bringer, a life builder. Nothing else matters. There's no blaming or complaining here. I don't care if you're going through the most acrimonious divorce. This is not the place where you will badmouth your husband. This is not the platform for you. Then you need to find some other people. And boy, they're there. You can find them. There are people who are ready to break down and attack and slander at the drop of a hat. Happens all the time. It happens to me daily. And I have just had to learn to build a thick skin. And I'm sure it happens to you as well if you are stepping out and speaking up and standing up for something bold and beautiful and righteous. So, okay, back to the point. You can tell that anyway, back to the point. It's not squirrel, it's focus. So May, okay, I'm going to be giving you a call to action that's going to expand your influence and your reach, and it's going to be unleashing the force that is within you, and you're going to be getting a gift as a result. So here's what you're going to be doing. Number one, you're going to invite 50 women to this group, Dress to Connect. You do know 50 women, but I don't want them to be random women. I want you to pray and ask God, who are the women who need to be reminded that they're beautiful? Who are the women out there who are facing divorce, court cases, financial ruin, life alone, lost their son, been on chronic medication for too long, have gained 50 pounds and are feeling depressed? Who are those women? Show me and bring them in here. Ask God that in prayer. I ask him to show me women every day, and he does. Very specific women. So you want to bring them into Dress to Connect. All you've got to do is just invite them. Go to the top and you click invite and you add their names. Let those women be women that you've given thought to, like you know that they have to be here. Maybe there are powerhouses who love fashion already. Maybe there are people who have bought into the lie that they're shy. It doesn't matter what it is. 50 women is what you want to bring here. Let them be purposeful and let them be blessed by this environment, because the women in this group are amazing. And you're one of them. The women in this group are productive and powerful and purposeful and encouraging. And that's what the world needs right now and always has. So that's number one, okay? You're also going to send a link to all 50 women from www.lindapage.com. That's LINDAPAIGE.com. That's my website. And on the homepage, you will see that there is a video case study. There are women out there who don't know we exist. They don't know that style is just a skill. They are spending a lot of money on shopping, and still they say, I have nothing to wear. They are trying to get dressed well for interviews, and they're not hitting the mark, and they're not getting the job, and it's causing frustration and costing them time, money, and opportunity. So there is a coaching program by the name of The Power of Personal Style that I run outside of this group. If you're interested, you're so welcome to go and check it out. But I want you to send lindapage.com that link to those 50 women. You might decide to draft your own message with your own flair in it. I'm not going to give you the words to say. You can use your own words. And you might say to them, you might be someone who has done the course or who's in the course. And you might say, listen, this program has changed my life. My self-confidence is up. My self-esteem is up. My whatever. I know the capsule wardrobe. It's saving me time. I am going out there confidently. I've even met someone. If that's you, then put that in there and you can just copy and paste that message to those 50 people. Obviously, take their details. You might send it by a private message. You might have the email address, whatever. That's up to you, okay? I don't need to give you that recipe. You can figure it out for yourself. Or you might say to them, listen, I'm in this new group and I believe that there is a coaching program. It may or may not be for you. I'm going to check it out. But just go over here, click on lindapage.com, watch the video case study. That is the key you want to put in your message. Watch the video case study. If you're smart, you will just go and hyperlink it or put the link in there, lindapage.com, and say to them, watch the video case study, and if you feel like it's for you, book a call. Because here's the gift. Any referral that you make that results in a client of mine, I pay you $300. It's something we've been doing in our corporate business for a long, long time, and in this business, Linda Page, and I believe in rewarding and thanking people for their time. And I don't have anybody referring anyone just for the money, because no one does that. No one is going to make a referral to get the $300, because let me tell you something, if it's not the right person, if there's not relationship involved in it, then the $300 is not going to happen, and it's going to be a waste of her time and mine. So that's why I want you to give thought to those 50 women. There are women around you, all around you, who are alone and lonely and depressed and suffering, and they just need community. They just need encouragement. They just need skills and new hope in their hands. So you can be that. That's you unleashing your force of influence and bringing women together and building unity. Matthew Arnold is a very dead British poet who said a long time ago, if the women of the world came together purely and simply for the greater good of mankind, it would be a force such as the world has never known. A man said that. And he's right. It's like we can be for each other. We need to build bridges with each other, and we can do life with one another. And we can choose to be women who compliment other women, who lift one another up, who don't partake in the gossip and slander, because Lord knows there are enough of those people out there. And hurt people, and whatever. Leave them be and don't get involved there. You be a woman who brings life, and unleash that force within you. So you're going to say to them, click on this link, watch the video case study. If you think it's for you, if you think you want to maybe have a conversation with Linda, book a call, okay? That's number 2. And then number 3, if you have been with us either in the Power of Personal Style or here in the Dress to Connect group, and you have been encouraged and you've experienced results in terms of getting up and dressing up and trying red lipstick, because I am on a mission to paint the world red. Red is a biblical color. I have a saying, red, enough said, because red speaks for itself. And I want you to do a video testimonial for us, because we're always looking for new stories. I'm busy upgrading my marketing. I've got pictures of some of you, it might even be you, in there. But we're looking for new stories, because new stories are refreshing, new stories are encouraging, of different ages. My youngest client is 17, my oldest is 75, and everyone else in the middle is beautiful and worthy of telling her story. So if you have any positive results whatsoever as a result of being here and doing life with us, and me answering your questions, or somebody else connecting with you, or getting lashes from somebody, or learning I don't know, where to find a certain pair of shoes, and it's just boosted you and it's brought something positive into your life, I want you please to do a video testimonial. It can be like this. You can be sitting down, just make sure you've got some decent light. It's coming to the end of the day here, so my light is not 100%, but I've got my little ring light here. You just need decent light, no light behind you, okay? You just go into all the other videos I've done for free here in Linda Page's, in the Dress to Connect group, and you'll see how to set yourself up for a video message. It's not much different to Zoom. You want decent light, you want good sound, and you want good video quality. That's it. And of course, wear something nice that's going to make you feel bold and beautiful and confident. I want your video story. I want to get it out there to people. You have no idea the women that I speak to on the phone who don't know that there are women rising up and dressing up and getting together like in a place like this, who are doing well and whose lives are changing as a result of just learning the power of personal skill. Okay, so send your video testimonial, maximum 2 minutes, okay? If you have to, then do 3. We can chop it down and edit it if we need to. Send it to Carla, Karla, at lindapage.com. And what you're going to do is you're going to send her this email in summary. You're going to say, I have invited 50 people. I have sent them the attached message for them to go and watch the video case study on lindapage.com. And here attached is my video testimonial. Also included a picture of you, please. So in case you want to put the word version, the text version of that, give us a nice picture of you as well, okay? A lot of people are going to set out to do this. The vast majority don't follow through. I'm looking for those who will, to unleash the force within you, that is influence. And when you sow into other people's lives, all kinds of good things come your way. It's called sowing and reaping. You might call it karma. You might call it something else. And in return, and as a thank you, you might know about my book, The Spirit of Beauty. It is a fashion-based, kind of a fashion magazine, 365 pages, loaded with hair, makeup, accessories, the capsule wardrobe, where to find what, in what color, online, in store, how to dress if you're a mom, how to dress if you are a baker, a butcher, or a candlestick maker. There are stories in here that will absolutely blow your mind. There is all, anyway, and this sells for $139. You can get it on lindapage.com, or if you partake in this call to action, you can get this for $50. I will take that price of $139 down to $50. And if you do $50 and pay for the shipping, which is, I don't know how much it is, $7 or something, I'm not sure, depends on where you live, then you can get this. You may have one already, but then you get a $50 version that you can gift to someone who needs to know that she is not alone and that she is beautiful. That's it, folks, okay? That's the May call to action. It is called, may the force be with you. And we want to unleash that influence and that force within you. And you sit back and watch what happens when you decide to go from sitting over here and letting life pass you by and waiting for the COVID curtain to lift, or if you just get up, dress up, and you sow into women's lives, see what happens. All kinds of beautiful, wonderful things suddenly come your way, and you go like, wow, that's such a coincidence. No, it's not. A man does not reap what he has not sown, says one of my mentors, Hans Johnson. All right. Those are the 3 things. Email them to carla@lindapage.com. Pray over the people that you're bringing in, and I'll see you during the month of May.